see if I'm going to turn that down a little bit. I think that's good. I'm going to wait and see what happens because I told y'all I would come back on for a little bit and probably talk for about 30 minutes. Let's see if anybody jumps in. I had to clean up stuff. Hey, Dustin, what's up, buddy? I told people I would come back on live later tonight because I experimented with this morning and it wasn't bad. Brown Sugar, you back? Yeah, I told y'all I would come back in because I was experimenting earlier and we had kind of a good conversation. I got Dustin up in here. There's 3 of y'all up in here now. Who all is in here? We only see you 2, so there might be another person in here. I don't know. I can't see him though yet. I turned the engine off right now because it was regenning. We supposedly got 3 people in here, but I can't see an ER right now waiting for CT scan. You okay, Dustin? Prayers that you be all right, Dustin. What's going on? You all right? What's the CT scan for? Were you in an accident? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to get that. If it's stomach blockage, you got to get that. That or intestinal blockage got to get taken care of. So prayerfully, they get that taken care of. All right. Yeah, prayers, sir. That's Dustin. Brown Sugar said prayers for you, bro. No, I'm just, I decided to come back on for a little bit. I don't know who the 3rd person is. We got somebody else in here. I don't know who it is. I can't see them. So they might be ZZ Beta. Hi, baby. I reply to you sometimes in the comments. I did a live earlier for the first time, but then I had to go get something to eat. I had a veggie pizza. Dustin, I hope you okay, man. I'll show y'all that after. Well, y'all get to see it. I put all the stuff in there, but I had just the veggie pizza. And I just threw the napkins on top. Y'all can't really see the napkins, huh? Veggie. I don't, it's weird. I don't like meat pizzas. I've eaten them, but like pepperoni, it's just too greasy. I don't know. It just makes me feel funky. Hey, ZZ Beta. Yeah, but I replied to you, ZZ Beta, in the comments for the regular videos. But welcome to the live. Our first time I did live was earlier today, and it was kind of interesting. I actually had fun talking to quite a few people. Brown Sugar was in here, and a few others. We had a good little turnout, and some folks that I hadn't talked to in a while. But yeah. Oh, okay. This is due for it. All right. Oh, Mister. All right, ZZ. I'm sorry if I called you baby girl. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure. So, Mr. ZZ Beta. I like that though. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't know it was Mister. Sorry. Better, Dustin. I still have a little bit of cold. I was really draining this morning. And I still have some of it, but not too bad. A lot better than what it was. Because I pretty much slept most of yesterday. I told my driver manager I'm supposed to leave, hopefully maybe tomorrow, whenever they get the load rescheduled. Oh, ZZ, you are a girl. Okay. Oh, me. You put Mr. You put me. Okay, got you. I was like, because I don't know why. I just kind of got a vibe that ZZ Beta was a chick. All right. Yeah, I figured it was a girl when I saw the ZZ Beta when you were in my comments from previous videos. Yeah, okay. And when you were joined. We got 5 folks up in here. Yeah, I do feel better. I just did some medication, slept. The load that I had was a Nestle load that was supposed to go to Cali. They still have it attached to me. My driver manager said we'll just reschedule it. And it's just going down to Miraloma, which is Southern Cal. I'm also doing some cleanup on the truck, so Joe's going to come take some bags off here. Because I knew that I could only be down for a certain number of days, I didn't know if they were going to tell me, because if you're sick, they sometimes tell you, clean off the truck and go stay with family or whatever, which is what I was going to do. I wasn't sure how long this was going to last. I do feel better, and my driver manager, she's cool. They work with me, so that's good. Nola gal, all right. Oh, okay. All right, got you. Oh yeah, aren't you on my Facebook, ZZ Beta? Oh yeah, the fires up in Cal. I haven't even been in. I haven't been in Northern Cal. They haven't had me in California a lot. I'm not a fan of driving. I hate driving Southern Cal. Northern Cal is very pretty. Not this time of the year when you get up into the mountains, but not too bad. Okay, I thought that's you. Okay, got you. You the one that told me. I thought it was on my Facebook about we were talking about snow. Either on my Facebook or my comments somewhere that you wanted to be in the snow. I'm like, you can have the snow. It was on the comments when I was stuck in the snow up in New Mexico. That's where you would like to see. You got snow in Northern California. It's called Donner's Pass, where all them people ate up each other. I'm sorry. I'm so cool on it. Yeah, Donner's is very pretty to drive in the summer. In the winter, that's some dangerous crap. I've driven it in the winter. I like the ZZ Bait. I think it's kind of cool. But brown sugar, he's smiling. Let me tell you, brown sugar. I'm telling you that Northern Cal, that Donner's Pass, them folks chomped up y'all know that story about Donner's Pass. They showed the every trucking company. Has it been everyone? Quite a few trucking companies show us the video of the student who drove him and his trainer off the mountain there at Donner's Pass, and yeah. KKW. I've seen their trucks. KKW Transport. Dustin. I don't know much. I don't know much about them. But if 11 Western, if you're gonna drive, I'd rather deal with 11 Western. Because you have a certain part of the states that are cold, but winter's just a beast wherever you go. But long as they ain't urging you to chain and you can tell them you're gonna shut it down. Because I'll tell this company I'm with already. I'll tell them straight up. I shut it down. I shut it down this weekend twice. Right before I even left, I sat on the load an extra day before I left out because they had snow up in Flag and I want to make sure it was clean. And then when I got into Flag, it started snowing a little bit. When I got out of Flag, it was snowing. When I got at the edge of Arizona, it started snowing. And then when I got into New Mexico, we were good for a little bit, and the beast just unleashed. And you said if you can go look at the prior videos and see, it was madness. Yeah, the snow. That's the only thing. If you're thinking about brown sugar coming into trucking, the winter is the worst part. That's why if I went lease purchase, which is what I've been leaning towards, I didn't want to do it until after winter was over. Because what happens if you're chasing those truck notes to make them payments, a lot of the drivers will risk driving in dangerous conditions instead of shutting down because they're trying to make their truck payment. And for me, I had a problem with that. So what I want to do is have cash stacks. So if I needed to, I could pay my truck note, if I was shut down due to winter conditions, and choose the safe route opposed to trying to make a truck payment. Or maybe I stay company for a little bit longer until I could buy like a used truck cash. Because that's what I'm looking at. And we'll see. I'm looking. Bill's trying to tell me to come to Ashley because they got some LTLs here in Arizona and in Texas where I want to be. He's giving me a contact person to contact. Pretty much all you'd have to do is power jack the stuff off the truck. So yeah, that's Bill, my buddy Trucker Bill. I just got on the phone with him a few minutes ago, and he recommends company because of our age, and you get all the benefits. The thing that I've been struggling with is either staying because I'm 50. I definitely have to have insurance. You can pay your own insurance, but at the same time, I'm seeing the benefits of the freedom of being a lease purchase or owner op. And there's a lot more money. There's a lot more money in lease purchase owner op. Even what you pay your insurance. Because what I pay on my insurance right now, as a lease purchase, I could pay that and take home quite a bit more money than what I'm making here. But the insurance cost here is pricey. At least for the one I choose because of my age and what I need. Let's see what else here. Yeah. Stack that money and drive slow in the snow. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad. Cause yeah, welcome to the live feed. I Yeah, I do a lot. I'm very, like I said in the earlier video, if y'all didn't run here earlier, but in the first live feed, I'm kind of analytical. So you thought I was a kid. Oh, okay. ZZ Beta thought I was a kid. ZZ Beta, I was born June 26, 1968. I am 50 years old. What about the stuff you have to pay for on your truck? So you talking about for as a company driver, what I pay for on this truck? Or are you talking about if I was a lease purchase op? Brown sugar. Are you talking about because you said, what about all the stuff you have to pay for on your truck? So are you talking about if I was a lease purchase, what I would have to pay for on my truck? Or are you talking about if I'm a company driver, what I like the things I have to have on my truck? Well, yeah, but see, lease purchase is a business. So that's the part that I think most of us forget. So anytime you have a business, you have a lot of tax write-offs. So all that stuff, you even as a company driver, whatever we do out here, you keep your receipts. If it's your clothes, your shoes, your cell phone, anything you use to do this job over the road as a truck driver is tax write-up. You can write it off for taxes. And then depending on which business classification you decide, whether you decide LLC, you decide to incorporate S or C corporations, that dictates what you can write off. And so that's even more money. So you can write off, you should be able to write off a crap load of stuff if you do lease purchase or owner op. You can write, because it's a business. So you're going to write, you getting, that's why businesses do so well. If you get you a good accountant, please, you write off a whole, I'm gonna tell you, I wrote off Hillary. If y'all don't know my older videos, my dog, I wrote off Hillary as a guard dog. I wrote off anytime I take her to the vet. I wrote off her grooming. I wrote off her dog food. I did. I wrote her off as a guard dog for the truck. You write that crap off. You got to have a good accountant, but yeah, you can write it off. But as an owner, yes, more responsibility, but you got more write-offs. So in the long run, an owner out actually probably gets more tax breaks than I do as an individual. It's like renting and owning a house. Let's just go there. When you rent, you can't write off a lot of stuff for rent. But when you own a house, you write off a whole bunch of stuff. Depends on it. Well, if you could buy a truck outright, it's cheaper if you go through a good dealership and you got decent enough credit in order for them to approve you for a truck. That's the cheaper route to go. If you don't have that good credit, then you have to go through these companies and do lease purchase. But if you got like a good credit score, and depending on what their criterion is, leasing with a trucking company, leasing with like a trucking, purchasing through a trucking company like a Kenworth or whatever dealership, a trucking dealership is your best bet. Because then you're only paying, instead of paying like $800 a week, you might pay $800 a month. And then you have a certain interest rate. Hey, JC Elect, what's up, baby boy? You're on my second live. This is the first time I tried live. That's my homeboy, y'all. This brother right here, Jose Chavez, on here, 21 years in the industry. So he's another good person to get questions from. And y'all see his number on there. So that is his channel. You can question him. I recommend him. Trucker Bill is another one I always recommend. I talk to him. Trucker Bill is going through orientation right now at Ashley. And he wants me to come over to Ashley. They got an LTL openings here in Arizona and I think somewhere in Texas. So I'll be calling them. I'm calling Shy's company. I'm still going to talk to Prime. I'm still really concerned about being able to pass the physical at Prime. And like I said, my big issue right now is really the only thing I'm going to miss really about this company. I love the driver manager. Like my driver manager, I took sick time. I drove this load down from New Mexico. It's a Nestle load that was supposed to go to Miraloma. I sent them a message, told them I didn't feel good, which is true. I've been fighting this cold. Also, there was something weird with the tires, and we won't even go into that much because they didn't even check him. And so I dropped the trailer and I told her, I said, I need a day. I put all the paperwork on it. You know, if you need you guys to reschedule it or have a shag driver, because Miraloma's not that far, Southern Cal. It's right outside of Ontario. And I said, if you need somebody else to come and get this load and take it, everything's right there with the trailer. And she told me they just rescheduled it for whenever I can bring it in. And she'd work with me. And I took my sick day and how you feeling, and call me and ask me, you know, what else? Are you going to work holidays? Do you want Christmas off? I mean, I mean, that's the only thing they have been working on. I think it's because they have lost a lot of drivers. But she's, you know, and plus, like I said, I got a good driver, man. She's a sweetheart. She this morning when I called, dude, how you feel? She says, how are you feeling? And she's really sweetheart. She is. They really are, you know. Even if she's faking it, like I say, she's good at it. But I really think she's sincere, just who she is. She's a sweetheart. And but no, I got 5 years, no accidents, no incidents, so I know what I can get. Go green, everything. Well, yeah, when the trucking now, the way they got it, especially if you're going to run Cali, your truck has to have certain environmental things set in place. Otherwise, Cali will light your behind up, especially DOT in California. You got to have a wind guard. You got to have depth system. If you have a truck that idles for a long period, they do want you to have an APU on there. The electric APU is big. I'm shocked that Southern Cal hasn't made that a requirement for idling. So all of that, yeah. So okay, well, yeah, you got to almost have it. Jose said I put that first, like, LOL. Oh, repairs. ZZ Beta, you asking me about what about repairs for fixing the truck if you're owner op? Yeah, that's why when I was in my earlier video, I don't think you were on the earlier video. In the earlier video, we were talking and earlier live, and I told people, you know, we got into a talk about managing money as minorities or as people who are like either lower to middle class income level, and what unfortunately we didn't learn from our foreparents, our parents, that if they did not know how to manage money, it usually translates to us, which is why economically I think we hurt more than most people. So in that, I was sharing the fact that one of the people on the Trucker411 Shy, he got hit at a truck stop where they tore off part of the front part of his Volvo. He got a brand new 2019 Volvo. Him and his wife were in Nevada, up near the Sparks, Nevada, and they had to be put in a hotel. Well, all the parts for that truck to come in, they were waiting for this, that, and the other thing. Him and his wife sat in a hotel for almost, I'm going to say almost 30 days. He was down almost a month waiting for pieces of this truck to come in. And it's a Volvo. I don't know if they had to get him for overseas. I don't know, but he had to wait for stuff to come in from different parts of the country so they could fix his truck. And I mean, it was most of it, the stuff wrong with his truck wasn't anything, thank God, mechanical, but it was cosmetic. Now, it was the other driver's fault, so his insurance is going to go after them, but the insurance went ahead and took care of getting everything ordered. But that over 30 days, y'all already know if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't making money. And he had bills to pay. So his company, you know, they helped, even though he's a lease purchase, but you don't usually get that with every company. And then the leasing company froze his payments for him. But again, I don't know if he's earning interest. I don't know what happens when they do something like that because of the events. But that's why oftentimes when you see some of these people on YouTube and they make, you know, they telling you this, that, and the other, and the thing telling you like it's easy. I don't believe being leased is easy, but I do believe you need to be prepared for it. And so one thing I do like is when I see truckers who share the truth about the ups and downs of it. So it prepares you if you decide to make that turn, what you need. So for me, and that's lease purchase. That's not even just, you know, your own authority and all that. That's just lease purchase. So for me, I think, you know, not even buying a truck used, but if you bought a truck like used, to me, you need to have at least $20,000, maybe $30,000 sitting aside in case something happened. And then for mechanical stuff too, you need to have that. And your credit, I really believe your credit needs to be really good. You need to have good business credit, because if you can pay it cash, always pay it cash. But if you can't pay it cash, then you need to have $20,000 to $30,000. I really feel put away in case you run into. Like I told Shy, he shared that with me, and it really blessed me because I want to go lease purchase, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, how would I make it 30 days with no money? Like this right here is only a couple of days down. I got a little sick time, but they ain't gonna pay that much for that sick time. And as I told my driver, I'm gonna be out of here sometime tomorrow because I ain't made no money. And I got sick time, but sick time doesn't accrue at this company like it would when I was back in a corporate job. So yeah. yeah. See, I was trying to be nice. I tried to do it as nicely as possible instead of saying that a lot of the truckers on YouTube are full of shit. There's some that when they first started, I really like watching their content, and now I can't even watch them. If the ego ain't so big, I can't. Ooh, like fingernails on the chalkboard. Some of them, that ego is so big, I can't handle it. But some of them, they keep it real, and I enjoy it. But some of them, man, I just can't. I be oof. I just can't. But no, I learned to really watch your money if you're gonna come. And even as a company driver, like right now, this is gonna hit me a little bit. I had to take a day. I really didn't get that far to snow, and that's another thing. If you come into this industry and it's snowing, I know I won't say no names. I don't do that. But you look, you cheesing because you know who the hell you know some of the ones I'm talking about. And matter of fact, halftime video they did, I won't older content. Did this just freeze? I think I froze, y'all. Let me see. I turned the truck on. Sometimes I don't know if y'all can see me. It looked like it froze. Hold on. Hopefully it didn't freeze. It might have froze. If it did, I might have to come back in. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It started rolling again. Okay, Dustin, how you doing after CT scan? The screen might have froze on y'all. I don't know. I might have to restart it. But how's the CT? How you doing on the CT scan? Okay, it's frozen. Okay, I'm gonna restart, y'all. I'm gonna have to restart it. Okay, you doing good? So I'm gonna restart this because it looks like I'm frozen and ain't nothing happening on my screen. Oh, you can see me. Okay, y'all see me moving? Because y'all see me moving, I ain't gonna worry about it. You can't see me moving my hand? You can hear me. No movements. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. Hold on.